Welcome back, fuckers, fuckettes, dudes and dudettes, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Nihilist Coldbrew podcast. Now, I'm not in my living room, as you can probably tell, and I am not alone either, as you can also probably tell.
Hello.
This is my friend Sherry. I will call her Sherry. And Sherry, please tell us a little bit about who you are.
Okay.
And plug anything you want. Social media,
oh my
anything.
God. I am a full-time seamstress, a content creator, and a small business owner. I make cat ears in my spare time as well, and cosplay. Lots of cosplay. I usually go by Cheriberrixo, and hopefully Twitch streaming soon. I don't know. We'll see.
You should.
Yeah. I mean,
That's why you're making Discord.
I did. I already started my Discord. It's actually pretty fun. I'm excited because like I have so many different followers from so many different reasons and like backgrounds, and they're kind of
each one of them is gonna be like his own little section, or
no. So basically, I just have everyone that comes into the general chat. I have them introduce themselves, and then I have like a not safe for work one. So if like people want to put in like a picture of hentai or some shit, or I'm feeling a little spicy, maybe I don't know, give out a free lewd. We'll see. There's that. There's
such
like
a giving person.
Huh?
You're such a giving person.
I mean,
I might put out the free.
I might. I mean,
we'll
okay.
see.
If they're going through the process of going to my Discord and dealing with my bullshit, then like
they deserve a little something.
Yeah, they deserve a hat, like a decent, good,
Okay.
under boob titty pic. Everything's covered.
Okay.
You know, go
Something
subscribe
for the
for some
spank
other. Exactly. Or something to lead them on to something else, and then hopefully maybe they'll subscribe to something else. But we don't talk about that.
Hi. No, I'm kidding.
Right? No. But no. It's going well. It's crazy because like I have some people that like signed on that are like obviously more like adult age and
For the Discord.
no, in general they're like they're just been a long time follower.
Okay.
And
Okay.
they come like they go back to my Patreon days honestly, like when I was like just starting kind of all.
What was going on
stuff.
the Patreon where you were doing that?
I was mostly just doing like implied nudes and everything, and they'd get a choice of 2 different sets, and then they would get.
Oh,
behind
okay.
the scenes. Yeah.
Gotcha.
But it's evolved since then. 8. But
Different
no,
subscription.
right? No, so there's like people out of state that've been like huge supporters, even when I went back to school for fashion and all that. Like they've been there.
Yeah. It was the day
And
ones.
and then there's actually probably one of my younger followers. I met him in 2017. I was just handing out Easter eggs with candy and just like my Instagram
That's cool,
handle.
or what?
No. It was at Matsuri.
Yo, that's actually pretty.
Yeah, exactly. I was diva.
That's smart. That's dope.
It was an Easter diva outfit that I designed or whatever, and then I was handing that out.
With the
and
IG on it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So then one of my followers is like, he's like in college right now, working full time and everything.
At the time.
No, right
now.
now.
Oh,
he was like 16
fuck.
when I met him. So he's like, he's living his life and
Jesus.
he's like grown up as an avid follower and
Yeah.
everything.
And you see that.
Yeah, like he's really sweet.
Why can't you fucking assholes be like that?
Hey,
Why can't you fucking
what?
just
You
stick
treat
around?
them right, and they treat
What, y'all
you
want to see a
right.
titty? Is that what? Is that what you guys want? Fucking assholes.
So I guess we can go into the topic now since you're showing free titties.
All right, so as you guys know, each week is a different topic, one topic, and today's topic is fetishes. Now, what's one fetish you are okay with just like putting out there?
I like BDSM, pet play.
Okay, pet play. That's what I was looking for. Pet play.
Pet
Something
play.
a little bit more.
I mean, I have a cat ear.
Some
fucking-
precise. Yeah.
Who would have thought?
I mean, you're probably a step away from being a furry.
Shut the fuck up. Hashtag not a furry. That's a very fine line between
a
like
hella fine
Nico
line.
girls and then fur.
Yeah, no, it's a fine line. Like it's
Yeah,
almost
no,
not there.
and
It's
I'm
it's
not
almost like
disrespect-
it's the same thing, just you're in denial, kind of. You know,
It's
you're a
no,
closeted
no,
furry.
No.
You're a
I am
closeted
not.
furry.
No.
Sherry, it's okay to be at the closet.
Okay, if you have a fursuit head on, I think it's a little difficult to lick cum out of a fucking bowl. Okay, I think pet play is a little different compared to a furry.
Okay, I'll give you
Okay.
that. I'll give you that.
Fine line.
I'll give you that.
Okay.
You're just a mask away from being a not licking cum.
Pretty
person.
much. I mean, like, if I have the capabilities of making a fursuit? Yeah, I promised one of my friends her daughter's probably gonna become a furry. I looked at her notebook and I looked at her. I'm like, you know, She's like, oh yeah, we're prepared. I'm like,
we're prepared.
I'm like, whenever she wants her first fursuit, you know. But no, I probably couldn't wear a fursuit.
I probably wouldn't either. I saw like a fucking Mexican on the field when
Yeah, I know.
you know, in the action.
Well, have you
dripping.
felt the back of like the fur that I use? It's pretty thick. I don't have a random scrap just laying around right now.
We can find it later.
Huh?
We can find it later.
Oh yeah, no. It's. I'll show you later. But it can get pretty fucking sweaty, and then you have like upholstery foam like this shit all around you.
I have worn a mascot suit though. Is it anything like that?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I can't do that. I mean, I'm not even that I'm into that, but like, if I was,
yeah,
like that would be okay. Okay, hold on. Kind of a hot take. All right.
Okay.
Kind of a hot take. Very hot take.
Would you let somebody dressed up in that Tibbers plush over
No.
there? Fuck you. No.
Just the part that's white. If it's a chick that's exposed, sure, have at it. You know what I mean?
I wonder. I'm gonna come back in a second. Oh my god. Okay, I know exactly what to grab. This is a Monster Girl encyclopedia. These are like...
There's a whole encyclopedia.
Yeah, and there's like... There's like girls that are just like it's all like based off of like mating more or less.
Yo, that's
and what they do to the guy. It's pretty freaking great, dude. They have like a second one too.
After. Nice. The after is nice.
There's like
water,
slime.
Red slime. Oh, that must.
Dude, I don't need. I feel like nope.
This is actually perfect. That's.
Like,
I didn't know this existed. Is what I'm saying. You know.
Yeah, no. There's the bee.
Oh,
I was
look
supposed
at that.
to make the bear one. I don't know. Oh, there's an older one too.
An older? Wait.
I think. Oh no, that's a hornet, and that one's like a honeybee.
Oh, okay.
That's
I was like,
cute.
wait. Did I just look it up?
Yeah, there's like harpies. Oh, this is the one I was gonna make, which is why I know how to make like the paws and the feet. Boots.
You're just a mask. You're just a mask away.
I can't
Sherry,
do a mask.
is what I'm saying.
I'll
That's
wear the
all
ears.
you're away from.
I'll wear the ears, but I won't.
That's, it's okay.
Puts away my rocks.
Sherry,
Sherry, 5 nights.
We'll still love you if you're a fairy. You know, like that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's okay.
Hashtag not a furry.
Support
Support them, but not a furry.
Wait, was homegirl, your friend? I can't believe I forgot her name.
I have a lot of them.
Deanna?
Oh, Didi?
Didi, yeah. She said that a lot of furries go to her fucking spot.
Oh, yeah. So she works at a pizza parlor on your guys' side of town.
Yeah.
And it's like a mom and pop place, and they have like furry Fridays, and it's usually like the first Friday of the fucking month.
Yeah.
And
Okay. Yeah.
it's funny you mentioned this because she hit me up one of those Fridays, and she was telling me that there was somebody there wearing a set of ears they bought from me.
Yo.
So I was just like, I'm gonna go cry now because that's amazing.
That's full circle.
Yeah, but yeah.
Legit full circle, dude.
Yeah. So
Damn.
pet play.
Cool. I've never done pet play. I don't think I've ever. Actually, I've never role played.
Really?
I don't. Hold on.
Did you ever play doctor as a kid? I mean, that's completely like off top. I mean, it's kind of not off topic because I do feel like a lot of people have role play fucking fetishes probably because of that kind of shit.
I didn't play doctor either.
No. That's probably why you don't. You haven't played role play.
I've thought about it though. Like I'm not against it. You know, like I'm all for it, but I don't. It's never come up. How about that?
I feel
it's never come up.
And I feel like that's a common thing. If I had to be honest with you, I feel like with a lot of women.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like when I date some of the guys, or like I fuck with some of the guys that I fucked with, or some of the people I fucked with, and they're like, "Oh, I've
People
never
inclusive.
people inclusive. I do not discriminate." But they've always told me that like a past partner or somebody has never done some of the things that I would do, and I'm just like, what? Like this is what I always have done,
Yeah.
So like I'm not too surprised that it hasn't come up because I feel like it's a very common thing to not come up.
Yeah, and like that's annoying because like I'm very open to things, like I always ask like, what are you into? What do you want? What do you want me to do to you?
The last time you came over, I had you in my sex suite at my door.
I feel like a marsupial.
I still wish I got a photo of that.
I thought you did.
I don't think I did.
Oh, okay. I have a great idea. How about this? We set it up.
We got it.
No.
We can just do the whole thing.
I will get in that swing again, and I don't know. You do something too. We'll take a picture, and that can be the thumbnail.
Okay.
For YouTube for this thing, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be fucking.
Fucking fetish.
I'm down. I'm fucking down for that, dude.
Okay.
But yeah, like I always ask. I'm like, what do you want me to do to you? Like, how do you want me to treat you? Like one thing I ask because like I want to make extra sure it's like consensual and shit.
Yeah.
I don't want to be too rough with you if you don't want that. I want to know, and if you tell me how to make you come, I will do exactly what you told me to do to make you come. Like we're both priority. Like I'm not gonna come and be like, oh, figure that shit out yourself.
It's a team effort.
Like I will finish you off. Will finish me off later. Like what do you need? And they're like, oh, just play with my clit, just give me head and this and that. I'm like, no, there's more than that. Like I know there, I fucking know there is. Yes, like let it out. Like fucking, I'll smack you. I'll fucking call you a fucking disappointment. Like I will do what you want. Yeah, I will humiliate you if you want. But I just tell me what it is. Like. You have a rape fantasy, we can do that too. Like that's fine. Like just
consent, no consent.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you have that, I'll do it. I look like I invade places anyway, so.
You just need the ski mask and the guy.
And
a little bit of like a rope.
Rope.
Well, no, I don't see you carrying around rope because I don't see you being that prepared. I see you like carrying around electrical wire or some shit, like some weird off-color shit.
Actually, hold on.
This is gonna okay.
No, that was this one time I was hooking up with this one chick, we went to Spencer's because she was like, they have sex toys over there. Mind you, I was probably like 19, 20, right?
Okay. You know Walmart has sex toys.
Yo, HEB does too.
Really?
Yeah, dude, they have fucking little vibrators and cock rings and shit.
But those are like $5 at Cindy's compared to like the $20 they probably fucking charge.
Yeah. But right, so we were at Spencer's, right? And then like we were leaving and she was like, I'm gonna fuck. I'm like, yeah, like that's why we're hanging out. Like
yeah.
And we went to this motel and she was like, wanna get tied up. I was like, you could have told me when we were at the place to buy the rope. Yeah. And she was like, oh, I thought you got the hint. I was like, you never said anything. Anyway, so I had some bandanas because I like wearing bandanas in the summertime.
Yeah.
So I had like a few bandanas in my car, so I just bandana the bitch down. So you have to make do with what you got. So you're right. I wouldn't have rope. I would be very unprepared. I would be
like one of those extension ones too. Like
just
like,
rip it off
like,
with their fucking
not
door.
Even, like a male female. It's like a double like female. Like some weird shit like that. Like
it's like what is that even used for?
Exactly, and that's why they wouldn't catch you. That's like sorry. I was watching your thing and he's going on and doing a bit about Ted Bundy. So I was just like. Yeah. Like,
and that's another like okay. Oh no, I know what I was gonna say. Okay. I'm glad that my fetishes are things that can be done and achieved, and like not like super bad, like I can nip it up under the butt and I'm fine.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I don't have fucking fetishes like that. Like I don't need to kill a bitch and fuck her to get off,
Like necrophilia or something.
Exactly. I'm not a pedophile either. Oh, that's a hot take. Pedophilia is probably just like a sex preference. It's probably just a fetish.
Okay.
That's where I was going.
If we're gonna get into this philosophy behind this, because I have a
But here's the
want
thing,
it.
I'm not for it, but like I can see how people can misconstrue it in that
So
sense.
let me put it this way, because like I actually wanted to be a
Pedophile.
psychologist.
I'm kidding. No,
Huh?
I'm kidding. Nothing. Nothing.
What?
You said I wanted to be a, and I said pedophile.
Yeah, I would do that. No, God no. Dude, anybody that's like 2 years younger than me, I'm just like, I can't.
2?
Yeah, well, the reason why for me, like, the age is a big thing is because my brother is like 18 months younger than me. So when I date somebody younger, it's like dating a younger brother. And when I grew up in a household where I was like very like motherly to everyone, it's like that's what I was gonna say about these fetishes and everything, dude.
Yeah,
a
they're
lot
rooted
of them,
in childhood.
yeah, they're rooted in fucking childhood, and then also like they're rooted in trauma.
You were the fucking one that told me about the id,
Ego and super ego. Yeah.
super ego, right? Yeah, so like there's like anal fixation with your child, oral fixation, that type of shit.
Yeah.
So those psychos, what is it? The
I think it's like psychosexual stages. Or
psychosexual, yeah.
Yeah, where like you have like follow your mom. Or
Yeah,
all that shit. God damn Freud.
I read up on that shit. Like when we were talking about that shit,
Mhm.
I dove in, dude. I was
You're
like,
"Holy
yo,
fuck."
this is fascinating. Like, I know why this bitch sucks a lot of dick. She sucked a lot of tit. Yo, that's wild.
Or she like had like some people like thumb sucking.
Yeah.
Even just like binky issues and stuff.
Yeah, so I was like, damn, that's wild. You're sucking dick because you couldn't keep shit out your mouth when you were a baby.
Yeah, and you like the feeling of it because it's like a coping mechanism for whenever you're
Getting diddled. I'm kidding. Wait, no.
Again, I mean,
Probably. Yo, I think that's also like that's insane. Like figuring, like knowing, like finding a way to figure out why you like the shit you like sexually, because of how you were when you were a kid.
Oh, I do that shit all the time. That's
insane.
like that's my 7:30 a.m. driving to my fucking 9 to 5. Like,
it's like, okay,
I wonder
why do
why
I
am like this? Huh? What do you fucking know? Like, you fuck.
Like, I've been finding out a lot of shit about myself too. There was I can't remember exactly what it is, but it was recent, and I realized I was doing it, and I got so pissed at myself. I was like, dude, you've been doing this for the longest time, and you know you're doing it, and you don't do shit about it. What the fuck is up with that? What? Oh, the dick?
I know. I didn't think about this.
Oh.
I'm like looking at him. I'm just like, he's in the podcast right now.
Yeah, you were the reason for that.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't remember what it is, but I got mad at myself. I was like, dude, you know you're doing this.
That's where self-awareness comes in, and then accountability and a change behavior. High five. Good job on you. Like,
I don't know what to do to change it. Well, I mean, I know what to do to change it, but like it's...
Is it something I'm going to do now or not? Is the question.
Yeah, no, I mean, I want to, but it's just like it's... Okay, so the weird thing is, like, it's something I don't do super, like, often, but I do it enough for it to have an effect in my life.
Okay.
So it's not often enough for me to know that when it's happening, be like, yo, get on this shit.
Yeah.
It's just kind of like, it happens often enough, but rare enough, so when it happens, it just kind of like sneaks by.
Yeah, you can't really like prepare for it because it's not a repetition or the exposure to it. It's not.
Yeah, but
often.
it's grave enough to affect my life.
Yeah, like it's fucking things up, but you're like, I just.
Yeah.
Don't even know when it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
So I like it's like, but I have gotten better at recognizing it as soon as it happens. Like it happens, and I'm like, yo.
You're gonna get to the point where you're gonna look at it before you like, and then it's gonna come to like, okay, these are a little bit tidy things that like, lead up to that, and you start doing maintenance on those little tiny things so that doesn't even happen.
Exactly, because if it's just like a bouncer looking at a blatant fake ID and just saying I'm in, and then being like, yo, that was a fake ID, but they're already inside.
You're like, what do I do?
Yeah, like fuck it, drink. That's your consequences now.
Not my fucking problems. How most people look at it, but that's why I got problems.
But that's one thing that I've been trying to work on. But also like I don't know, like it's weird because like I feel like I'm hyper aware of myself, what I do, where I am, and everything. Like it makes me very uncomfortable. Like at all times, you know, like I know I'm here, I know we're recording, You know, like I know, like
but
we're
you're also thinking of things in the back of your mind.
kind of like
you're just aware of other things that are going on.
No, I'm super over of what's going now, and then I have a hard time like understanding it or like being like, yes, this is it. Like you're doing these things, you do these things, like, and it's okay. Like I don't know, like it's very weird. Like I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes when I record, it makes me a little bit uncomfortable because I'm like I'm having a conversation with nobody. Like when I record alone, like I'm having a conversation with nobody for some people to see. And like some people to listen to, you know, like it, but it's.
Well, that's why I've always wanted
like
to do Twitch streaming with somebody, because it's like I can engage with somebody.
Yeah.
But when I'm staring at a camera, going, I don't know if you out there or not. But
yeah,
like,
dude.
I'm here.
Yeah, like.
Hello.
Like I feel so much better when I was recording with John because I was like, I'm making you laugh. Yeah. Like my homeboy, like I'm making him laugh. Yeah. Like we were having a conversation either way, you know, like if nobody sees it, like we had this conversation though, you know. Yeah. But like, doing it by myself, it's just like. I'm having a conversation with me, for me, by me.
And you have to lead to your next thought and think fast enough in order to have a dialogue with yourself.
And not having dead air, yeah. Yeah. Like it's strange, but like I feel like I need.
Oh, honey, you should see me every day then.
Dude, but I feel like I need to do that in some sense because I feel like, not gonna lie, I feel like not my last relationship, but the one before this last one, really fucked me up.
Oh yeah, no, easily.
With the Asian one. Yeah. I feel like that one really fucked me up. I feel like she caused a lot of psychological damage to me to make like before I dated her, I feel like my confidence was up here. Yeah. After I dated her, my confidence is down here. Yeah. You know, because like
she cut you down.
Yeah, like I operated at a level, and she didn't operate at that level. She operated at a lower level. Yeah. So for me to try to like, I met her halfway, and it just took me down from where I was. Yeah. You know, and I still to this day. What it's been 2 years since almost 2 years since, and I'm still trying to cope with it.
That's okay though.
You know, and I'm like, fuck, I hate it. I fucking hate that had such an effect on me. Like, I hate that I lost that level of confidence I had. You know what I mean?
You're disappointed in yourself for letting someone else sit there and destroy something that you worked so hard for.
Exactly.
No, I get that 100%.
And here's another thing. Like, I feel... I never talked about, like, my anxiety, my depression, anything like that. Right? With anybody. Yeah. But I did a lot with her. Yeah. And I feel...
She turned around and used it on you.
Or not precisely, but I feel like she was the one that brought it to light. But she didn't help with it. Yeah. She was just like, yo, let's bring this out. And leave it out and exposed. Yeah. So I know this is you. Type of thing, you know? Yeah. But she did it subconsciously, not realizing what she was doing. Yeah. I want to say, you know?
Yeah, I get that. I feel like I've done that a couple times.
Yeah, because I don't feel like she was doing it maliciously, but I know part of her knew she was doing it.
She knows she has the power to do it, but she doesn't know what to do with it.
Exactly.
So she just calls people out on their shit, but does nothing to aid that person in coping with it.
Yes.
Because at that moment when you're like, wait a second, if you have to look at what you have to do, you're like, holy shit.
And then yeah, she brought out a lot of my like bad habits. Yeah. She was like, you're doing this wrong. Yeah. Okay, you know I'm doing it wrong, like if it's affecting you, help me. But she was like, no, you're doing this wrong, it's hurting me.
So then, like...
Type of thing, you know? Like,
yeah, it's like, I'm sorry for hurting you. What can we do to...
That would be ideal. Yeah. But she was like, you're hurting me. This is how you're hurting me. Yeah, you're a piece of shit, be better. Like, that's kind of how it was. She didn't want to put anything into it, you know? Yeah. So that's, like, I hate that shit, like, but I don't want to hate her. You know, like...
You can hate the relationship you had and the interaction you had at her with that time. You can... I wouldn't even go as far as to hate someone during that time. Yeah. But you can probably say that she's... I would hope, to some degree, she's not the same person.
I hope not. I really hope not. Yeah. I really hope she's happy.
Ideally, everyone's growing. Ideally, everyone's growing. Let's think positive here. But you're allowed to hate the perception and what you experienced at some point, you know? But you can not hate that person. Like, Prime example. I hated my mom for how she fucking treated me as a kid, you know?
Right.
But I love my mom to pieces now because, like, I understand the situation a little bit better.
Exactly.
But it doesn't change the fact that she did what she did to me either.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Exactly. Like,
you can forgive a person for what they did in the past. You can still be upset about the past, but you can also just be able to move forward and realize that, you know what?
Like, and that's
forgive them, but like, I'm not gonna sign up for that shit again.
Yeah, that's where I think that's kind of where I'm heading at right now. Cause like I think of all the bullshit, right? Like, cause here's the thing, I start to miss her. Like there are points exactly. I miss the good parts, you know.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, no. Remember, it's not just the good parts; it's everything. And remember why she's not here.
You know what you need to do when you start doing that whole "I miss you" thing, and then potentially you reach back. Is you need to set boundaries for yourself.
And I have like I don't have her on any social media or anything. I'm just like I'm
You're not exposed to
her.
Yeah,
like I'm
if
done.
If you wanted to contact her, you couldn't. Okay.
Like
that's important.
I just
But it's okay to miss the good parts. It's okay to miss a person.
But it's just like why okay, so that's where I'm at. Like part of me is like, why are you missing this? Like
but you're angry at that.
Exactly, but I've also in the past been a weak enough person to be like, I miss this. No matter how they treated me, I will go back to that. Yeah. But now I'm like, you miss this. Be careful, because you have a tendency to when you miss somebody, you go running back. Yes. So now I'm like, you miss her. Relax. You don't.
You miss you what have you nice. Don't idealize that.
Yeah. Like it's not even missing. It's just like reminiscing on good memories. Yeah. You know, it's like you're just thinking, you're just looking at old memories. Yeah. That's all it is. You're not missing anything. You're just like, this is a good memory.
Why do you think?
That's all it is.
Even if you do have like a good memory, that you go to missing the person.
Why?
And you want to reach out. Like, let me put it this way. Like, if I were to think of one of like probably my some of my shittiest exes, not all of them were, bad.
Right,
it's just sometimes there's some ones I'm just like, goddamn. And I think back and I'm like, you know what? Like, there's some good memories there.
Yeah.
And like,
there's always good memories.
I'm happy. Like, they want to bring. I want to. It brings tears to my eyes because I do miss them as a person. I did love them as who they were.
Yes, that's what it is.
But it doesn't change the fact that they made decisions that they did to do the things that they did to you.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of the anger that comes out of that is because you're left without them, part of this, to see it, trying to unfuck this within yourself because of the shit they did. Yeah. And it's almost like a resentment towards them because it's like, motherfucker, you caused this. Why aren't you fixing it?
Yeah. You know? And then it's like you don't know if they even think
that they did those things or not.
Yeah, exactly. Because in their mind, they're probably like, no, I was right. They were wrong.
You're going to get a fucking point where you're just not going to fucking care about that.
That's where I'm at. Like, that's where I'm getting at.
Like, you're like, whatever they perceived, cool. How that was for me, that's my own bullshit.
I got to fix it. They're not going to fix it. She's not going to fix it. She doesn't. If she cared enough, if anything, she would have reached out at some point, but she hadn't. And like, she may have had her reasons.
She did. It doesn't change the fact that if you did get back into a relationship with them, that you're not going to be on guard or think that shit's going to happen.
But here's the thing. I know I wouldn't, like, under any circumstance. Like, I just know I would not. Like, I would love to be friends with her.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, that's always something that can work. Like, I always tell people, like, I'm not going to force something that's not working,
Yeah, like, I would have loved to be friends with her. Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Are you gonna grab it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick.
Okay.
All right.
Nah,
I'll cut it out.
We're supposed to be talking about fetishes, not trauma.
Hey, fetishes are deep rooted.
They are, but we can go back. So. I do want to say my bit about the whole pedophilia thing because I have a very left, right, fucking weird way of thinking about all that. I need to pee now.
Okay.
You're like, okay. Like, eat. Ooh, damn.
What? Wait, did I forget to flush?
No. I tagged her doing some shit. It's like when you try to turn, but your passenger got a big head. I tagged her. He's like, I don't know to laugh or be offended. I was like, here's some bird. Here's an example.
Oh, is it like felt? Does it feel like felt? Oh, that's
A whole fucking suit of that shit with upholstery foam from like
I mean,
patio furniture. You got me fucked up.
have you seen the dancing bear pornos?
What?
The dancing bear pornos?
No. You mean the dancing in like whatever bears? Dude, okay, everyone else has some other names. I think it's like
It's
Ungrateful
just like
Dead or
a
something.
stripper guy, a
No.
male stripper with a like a teddy bear
Oh, never mind.
on their head.
Now I know what that is, but no.
Yeah, that's what it is. Dancing bear.
I was talking about the Ungrateful Dead. They call them some other like the bear, like the multicolored like rainbow bird or whatever. I don't know them as that. I know them as my acid bears because that was usually what was on my acid test.
Care Bears?
No, they were like it would be like a green bear with like an orange tuft, and they're all just like.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, those were my acid bears. They
I
were
know what you're
not
talking
whatever the
about.
fuck they are.
I know what you're talking about. I'm gonna have a sip of your tea.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a sip of your tea.
Go for it. Okay, so we were talking about traumas. And before that we were talking about pedophilia.
Pedophilia.
Okay. So when I was doing my psych degree, I had a minor in criminal justice, and I wanted to actually, one of the research teams I was actually on, and I actually have a publication with. I actually have a couple of publications.
You have told me about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
These are just like little tidbits that nobody knows. But yeah, I got publications.
Exclusive.
Better than some plant site. No. Kidding, joking.
Description link below to get no.
No. Charities for cancer babies. Yes. Anyways,
charity.
So
I'm gonna strip her with that name once. No, kidding.
I mean, I don't fucking doubt that. Like, really think about it. Cheriberrixo. You don't think that's a stripper fucking name? Let's think about this shit here.
I mildly fell in love with the one named Mercedes. Okay, you were saying.
What the fuck?
She had dreadlocks. I had dreadlocks. She gave me free dance.
So it was love at dreadlocks.
It was love at first lock. Because she came on, she was like, I like your dreads.
He's like, no shit, I like yours too.
I was like, hell yeah. Are we gonna fucking avatar this shit and move it up? And it's just like, I'll give you a free dance. I don't know about all that other stuff. I was like, okay, that's cool with me.
It sounds like she was trying to get more money out of you at some point.
Yeah, I just took the free dance though, so.
I don't know who's more of an asshole, her or you. Yeah, this is why
I'm gonna say me.
I'm gonna keep my ass at home now.
I think I'm a little bit more of an asshole in that situation. Because after that, I was like, I will see you later.
I'd be like, at least can I get you a water or, a burger?
No, I did get owned by a stripper in pool though.
I believe that.
I got fucking massacred. I took 2 shots. That's it. I hit 2 balls once. That's it.
That's probably her shit.
I
Like,
was
she
like-
kind of works there with the pool day.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
I'm
bitch,
sure
she
Mondays are
fucking-
slow.
I was like, damn.
Gotta work on this or
I got
hustling
bamboozled.
fucking money.
Yeah.
And sucking more dick anymore.
My jars.
Fucking influence. No, but
I have diarrhea. I can't fucking work that much.
fucking Stacy stole the fucking weekends because she's sucking and fucking the fucking owner's son.
And Mercedes with her dreadlocks.
Talking to some motherfucker with dreadlocks.
But
I thought about becoming a stripper once.
I've never seen you dance, so I can't judge your
Dude,
your
I worked
possible
at
stripper
River
skills.
Oaks Country Club, and one of the guys there that was a manager had some affiliation with some friends or whatever with the club. I just
Oh, did I?
Just work
Okay,
with
so
me.
did you ever know a guy named Hector Flores? Okay, I'm gonna cut this part out. Cause did he ever buy shit from you? Or did he ever try to? Cause he's like one of
He
my.
worked at River Oaks Country Club, right?
I think so. Yeah.
What department?
I don't know. That I don't know. He was like my height, tubby.
How old?
He's 30 now.
Do you have a picture of him?
Look up HFLO on Instagram.
Okay, hold on. HF.
LO. Let me see. I do need to cut this part out. Damn, what's his fucking name? Type in Hector Flores. Oh, it's about minute 48. Motherfucker. Oh, okay, see all the results. He has a podcast.
We can track him down.
Sort of see.
If he has a podcast, he has his main account following that. Send it to me later.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, never mind.
No, it's really funny
Forget all
because
that.
like one guy that I worked with, he got hired on like maybe 2 weeks after I did. He hits me up every now and again. He's like, bleep
Yeah.
my last name, and I'm just like, sauce. And he's like, you know, and I'm like, apparently he's like higher up in the ranks now. Dude, that shit's like sweet and actually everyone says it's dry, but that's just like strong.
That's a red, right?
It is. It might be bad. I don't fucking know.
I like to smell them.
That shit, like that whole bottle is like $6.
Swear.
I shit you not.
Goddamn.
My dad's girlfriend showed it to me. You're gonna cut all that out.
Yeah.
I just,
If you want me to. I'll cut anything that you want me to.
yeah, no. Okay, but back on topic. I forget where we were.
Oh.
We trailed off. Oh, I was at school. Are you talking about the wine?
That's nice.
It's
That
very
is-
easy to drink. I had that in my canister.
Wait,
over
people
there.
say it's dry?
Yeah, they say it's very dry and it's bitter. And I'm like,
No, this was hella dry.
yeah.
This is
compared to
mad dry,
that,
yeah.
That's sweet as shit compared to this.
Yeah. Wow. $6.
Or it's like maybe 8. I don't know. It's so cheap.
I fuck with it.
Like that's like twice the size of that, and that's like
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn. I'm glad I appreciate wine now. I'm really glad I do.
That shit's good.
Alright. What were you saying?
I'm trying to backtrack to where we were before. I don't remember. It was on the topic. Oh, when I went to college, I wanted...
No, the country fair, the country club.
Yes, I'm trying to remember why I brought that up.
Oh, somebody there at the country club that they would hit you up and you're like, oh, I know who you are.
Oh yeah, no, I've had a couple people from the country club like subscribe to my site and shit and follow me on Instagram and everything. But to be fair, like the guy I was dating also worked there.
Oh.
So he was like telling them I was a cosplayer type of shit too. So they were just like, "Oh, we know you cosplay." I'm just like, I would rather this shit not be known.
Yeah. Because I'm a furry. I'm kidding.
You're trying to get your ass beat now.
Okay.
But yeah, no. Anywho, so yeah, no. When I was in college, I wanted to work in state penitentiaries, actually.
That's what it was. Yeah, that's where we were at.
Yeah. So, I did think about, like, all the reasons why people would be in jail and stuff. Or prison. Sorry, prison at this point.
That's where the butt fucking happens.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Ain't gonna happen downtown. It's gonna happen in prison.
It happens in prison, right?
Like a big-ass black dude named Tiny.
We used to call him Bubba when I was growing up in high school. Be like, oh, Bubba's in the closet, get in the cage right next to her. That's me and my high school sweetheart's whole thing. It's crazy, man.
Right, so you thought about all the reasons why people might be in
like
prison.
why they're in prison. Some of them, obviously, prostitution, drug charges, money.
Wait, did you want to do the male prison or the female prison?
I didn't have a preference. What I wanted to specifically work on was recidivism. So I wanted to get the people that can get out to stay the fuck out. And to better their lives.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because when you have a felony on your record, like there's so much shit that you lose. Like you're not allowed to vote anymore.
Yes, that.
And that when I found that shit out, that pissed me the fuck off. Like they're gonna revoke your human fucking right to go ahead and like transform the fucking country because you committed a felony. Like.
Well, that's honestly that's kind of funny though. Like at least
up.
for me, because it's like. Because, like, for me, the way I see it is, like, the government is like, yo, you fucked up, dude. Like, we don't need you making decisions for everybody else. You know, it's a kind of twisted, kind of funny way to look at it.
I get the humor behind it, but I still think it is fucked up. It's fucked up. But, like, I'm also going to say some huge controversial
It seems a little bit third country, if you think about it.
It does.
But that's what makes it funny. Because the
like
U.S. is so developed, they're like, yo, stop. You don't get to say who the president is now. How do you like that?
Your vote doesn't count.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be like a second-class citizen or a
Exactly.
woman?
How does it feel to be Mexican?
How does it feel to be a woman? No.
Or a woman.
Or a woman, you know? Or a minority, you know?
But yeah, that's where the humor comes from. But it is fucked up.
It's so fucked up. It just made me angry. And then on top of that, like, the fact that if you do have a felony, you're not eligible for certain jobs.
Right.
Like, all this other shit. And, like, I understand why. Like, and that's where it just comes down to just my own personal beliefs. Like... Right. So, getting on to the topic of pedophilia, specifically, because that came up as a topic, because, at the time I was dating my high school sweetheart, and he's...
A pedophile. I'm kidding.
No, he's not at all. I call him old man all the time. He's like an old, grumpy old man. He drinks his gin, and he actually works with a bunch of, kids with autism.
Yeah, I'm not gonna change the way I see that fucking cunt. So.
Oh wait, no. There's
different guy.
Different guy altogether. Different guy altogether. No, fuck that guy.
You know who I'm thinking about?
Yeah, right? I know. Okay. We're on the same wavelength. Which I have a funny story about that shit to tell you after all this. We got a lot to catch up on. Yes. Anyways, no, this is my high school sweetheart.
It's girl talk.
Or wine. But
Oh yeah.
You got the giant ass like.
It's like, oh, yeah.
So fancy. I have my little fucking beer cup with, like...
Little flowers.
I'm pretty sure that's, like...
Sunflowers.
Mod Podge or paint sealant spray paint on that fucking glass.
Carbach, though.
I know, dude. I fuck with them. I love Carbach. Not sponsored.
Sponsor me.
But, you know, if you want to. I thought about putting mine at one point, but...
People listen to me in Philippines. Sponsor me.
But no, okay. So pedophilia specifically. Well, anyways, my high school sweetheart was a double major in psychology and philosophy, so we went back on a lot of things. back and forth about a lot of things. And pedophilia was definitely one of those topics. And
What was his stance?
his stance, I mean, no fucking way.
Was it what I had just said? Like it's like it could be like just a fetish and a sexual preference.
So
or...
in my opinion, I don't think it's so much a sexual preference.
Exactly.
I think it's more deep rooted than that.
Yeah.
I feel like pedophilia is taught. Yeah, it's taught.
Yeah.
And they have a preference towards the things that make sense in their head. So in my opinion, it's more of a fucking sickness. Because anything that's in the DSM, which going back to fetishes, we'll get into masochism and sadism. That's a fun one. But pedophilia specifically, I think, and I don't think society is ready to accept that yet. Because at the baseline, it's somebody that's an adult that can reproduce, that has a sexual attraction to reproduce with something that's not even mature enough or can't even reproduce itself. And most people, as a society, look at it as something innocent, cute, pure, and everything because it's still learning the way that shit goes. Yeah. Which I understand that 100%, which is why pedophilia is no fucking joke.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, I know you're fine. I'm just like in general, like I mean.
No, yeah, like we should take it serious.
Yeah, no, like it's not okay.
Yeah.
It's just not okay. Like we're not supporting it in any kind of way.
Yeah.
However, how we go about understanding it and treating it is where I have issues.
Backwards. Like,
yeah.
It's like
you're condemning
Salem trials type shit. Like, it's just like super like you're not trying to understand it. You're just like, yo, that's bad. Burn it at the stake.
Yes, because it's inherently wrong.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like okay, but like just as much as they are perpetrators in this, and I'm not saying it excuses their behaviors.
Yeah, for sure.
But like I think about what it's like, like you're a young child, you get diddled by like I don't know your stepdad or some shit, or like your priest. Uncle, whoever, the priest.
Catholics.
But you got exposed to that as a young child.
Yeah.
So you have a preference towards it.
Yeah.
But you know that it is socially not acceptable, which is why you start hiding it. And then you start doing it behind closed doors because of the shame of it.
Yeah.
And because anybody that is a pedophile, like, even if they go, like, to prison, like, usually they're the first to die. Like...
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like, they're fucking killed. And that's where I'm just, like... I think a lot of, like, things revolving around that kind of stuff, or even just, like, in some cases, I don't want to go as far as Ted Bundy. There's, like, there's the few, like, the 0.00001% of people that are like have psychopathy or any kind of like antisocial personality disorder or anything, but altogether, like most people that commit crimes, I'm pretty much just like that comes from somewhere. That comes from somewhere.
Yeah, like okay, so you brought up Ted Bundy, right? But like Ted Bundy, like he's so retarded, right? But and he didn't do shit with kids. No. But John Wayne Gacy did.
Yes. But
so he was like heavily abused by his mom.
Yes.
So like that's a little clear like path to be like, yo, this happened to him, so this has an effect on what he's gonna do when he's an adult.
So I listened to a lot of whenever Netflix released the John Wayne Gacy tapes and everything. I watched that, and I also actually took a class about psychology, I think, or psychopathy, or it was something basically like along the lines of criminal psychology, or like psychology of the most like well-known serial killers like the Iceman, Ted Bundy,
like the goats.
Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah, even like cults, even like even the fucking the social construct and the social psychology behind that one guy that had everybody drink the fucking punch and die.
I
don't remember his name. And then there's
Eileen.
Remember
his name. Which one was Eileen?
Eileen was the one that would like.
She was the one that killed her
boyfriends or husbands, saying that they raped her or whatnot. But she was just like picking up truckers and fucking killing them.
I vaguely remember her. I feel like she didn't get as much like not a lot of people like she's not as big as like the guys.
Yeah, not a lot of people know her, but I think a lot of it was also just because like.
But she's one of the few most famous female serial killers.
Oh yeah,
easily.
Yeah. It was actually interesting because whenever we were talking about her, we were talking about narcissistic personality disorder, antisocial personality disorder, and also psychopathy, and then there's sociopaths, which are usually lumped in with psych. There's a whole damn subtext to all this.
Okay, quick little thing. what's a sociopath?
A
Or
sociopath.
what are characteristics?
Okay, so sociopath is
Characteristics of-
actually a social word that kind of came up.
Okay.
Sociopaths are what most people equate to psychopaths. Psychopaths are people with psychopathy. So psychopathy, like on a brain level, is that the amygdala inside the brain actually doesn't get activated. Your amygdala is responsible for fear responses.
Okay.
So in some cases, they can't feel fear. They can't feel that adrenaline rush, and they try to go after it. And the only way they can obtain it is through fucking killing.
Yeah.
So there's that. There's also just situations where like narcissistic personality disorder. By the way, so like before I go ahead and start talking about a bunch of fucking like just word vomit, a bunch of shit. Antisocial personality disorder is comorbid with psychopathy, but you cannot have psychopathy without antisocial personality disorder. Does that make sense? So you can have antisocial personality disorder without the psychopathy, but the psychopathy you have
cannot. Yeah. So you, in a sense, if people, psychopaths are like socially secluded to an extent. Like they're not very social. They're antisocial.
They understand the social dynamics, but they are not invested into it emotionally.
Okay,
like
okay. They go about it just like kind of like
everything's transactional.
Yeah.
Kind of.
It's like I'm supposed to do this, so I'm gonna do this.
Exactly, and it's common with narcissistic personality disorder as well too.
Is there like a is there a scale to that? Like.
Oh yeah, no.
Like,
there's okay. So actually,
can you have very mild psychopathy
yes. So
and narcissism?
I'm gonna blow your fucking mind
and be
right
like
now.
a day-to-day person.
So honestly, all sociopathic symptoms or tendencies are actually evenly distributed in society. Everyone has a little bit of psychopathy.
Because I'm not gonna lie, there's times where I'm like, where I go about my day and I'm like, I'm supposed to do this, so I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
Like I know this is what I'm supposed to do, and I don't really want to raise any like attention towards me right now.
Yeah.
Like in this type of sense, so like, I'll say hi to you. I'll interact with people because I know that's what it takes to be a normal person. You know, and that makes me wonder. You know, like.
Yeah. If you're, let me tell you this, because I had some relationships had me fucked up.
Hey,
so I went to therapy. Everyone needs a little bit of therapy, and honestly, it's
we all do.
I was the biggest like advocate, like I don't need therapy, fuck therapy, I'm okay, whatever.
I'm for it, but I'm a pussy.
Huh?
I'm for it, but I'm a pussy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm scared.
It's scary.
I'm scared as fuck to therapy.
Because you're kind of you're going there with the intention of opening up to someone.
Yeah, and not just that, but like
what I do? First session, I raw dog that shit. I'm like, I have this. I know what this is and this, and they're just like, you have a good head on your shoulders. You just need like, and I'm like, I know what I have going on.
Yeah.
Have I been officially diagnosed? Fuck no.
Exactly. Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm so self-aware and I can work on it that I don't need the treatment that's usually associated with those things. That's where I found out. I'm just like, okay, that's why I get the
That's
reaction.
what I think too, but it makes me feel so fucking like pretentious and shit. Like I'm like, you know what I mean?
I will tell you this: the most humbling experience you can have is going, okay, I need help.
Here's the thing: I know I need help. I don't want to get help. I'm scared.
What are you scared
of? Of the truth.
You get that shit from me.
I know, but it's like I don't know, like having some like an official person like me going to their office and then being like,
I understand why.
Yeah, you're like, fucked, dude. Like
you're not. Let me tell you this: you're not fucked.
But part of me is like,
am I?
Yeah.
The fact that you're worried about that should tell you enough that you're not.
Exactly, because that's
one of the
thing.
things my therapist told me. They're like, if you are aware, then you like. I've always thought like, what if I'm just not like a people person and I have all these issues because of how I grew up and I just got tired because it was also just like the fact that you fucking worry about that should tell you your answer already.
Exactly, because like crazy people don't know they're crazy.
That or they've convinced themselves
they just are.
that it's not. It's okay.
And I'm not there yet, so like I know I'm not crazy.
No, you're not. You just got some issues, man.
Yeah, like that's always been my totem pole, if anything.
You know what what I've suggested?
Totem pole, is it? Totem pole? Did you watch Inception?
I did.
Do you know that little
Yeah.
what was it called?
It was a spinner. It was a topper. It was a.
But they named it something. It was like
It was a grounding mechanism.
Yeah, to know that you're not like.
And that's the point I'm trying to make. If you are not a caring person, and if you are selfish, then if you are concerned about the fact that you are being selfish, usually you're a pretty fucking caring person.
Damn. But then part of me is like, you need to be selfish.
Okay, so this is where it gets a little weird for me, because, like, I have people tell me that all the time, and I'm like, no. The way I rationalize what other people would classify as selfish is that it's taking care of myself.
Right. Yeah.
So, like, if I have to fucking eat before I go do something for someone, usually I just go do something and I'll eat later. And I do it sometimes.
Yes.
However, I've gotten to the point where I'm like, if I don't eat, I won't have the energy that I need to make sure that that's okay.
Yes.
So that's where I'm like, I need to take care of myself. And that's where it's taking care of myself than just being selfish. Being selfish would be like, fuck that person, I just don't want to fucking go.
Yes.
And I got some other plans with somebody else on this better thing. You know?
Like, the way that I realized that is, like, I realized I made myself too available for people.
I talk to my boss about this all the time, because we both do it.
And I've noticed it, like, I'm not gonna lie, there was a point where I would make myself too available to, like, people. Like, I would, like, it's a little bit shameful to admit it, but, like, I would ask somebody to hang out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they'll be like, oh, I'll be ready at 10. So I'll be like, all right, I'll make my way there. Like, I'll leave with time so I can make it there by 10.
Mm-hmm.
Or try to. And then they're like, oh, I'm not going to be ready till 11.
Did you throw my burger away?
No, it's right here.
Oh, it's in here? Okay, sorry. Yeah. I was just like...
And so I would be like, okay, so instead of, like, putting myself first and be like, you need to go to bed. You have shit to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
Like, they can't tell me that's cool. Just go get some sleep.
Yeah.
I would be like, okay, like, that's cool. 11, like, an hour later is not bad. So I would just, like, wait around for them to, like, do that. And then they would cancel on me at the end of the day. I'd be like, I wasted all this time. You know, like, that's the level of making myself available that I was at. But now, I'm like, if you want to hang out with me, and if I want to hang out with you and I ask you and we come to an accord, and we do it, that's cool. If you're gonna bullshit me, I'm just not gonna bother.
Yeah.
You know, like, that's...
Like, if you're gonna be a flaky fuck, I'm not gonna keep asking.
Yeah, and that's I think that's one little part of me that's making, like,
it's setting
of improvement.
Boundaries.
Yeah,
it's
of me not being
boundaries.
so available for people. Yeah, and I'm like, I'm giving myself time to do things I need to do, like minimal things, like get enough sleep. You know?
Have a proper diet. Go to the gym.
I mean, I do that regardless.
Wash your fucking clothes.
Like...
Not calling myself out right now.
No, but, like, try to get myself, like, a little bit of wiggle room to be like, I have enough time to see people I may want to see.
Yeah.
Get work done with this shit.
I mean...
Work.
Yeah.
Take care of my basic needs and still have, like, a little bit of time to, like, watch a couple episodes of anime.
Yeah.
Watch a stand-up special.
Yeah.
Go to the store, like, for leisurely, like, walks and shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like, that's where I'm at now in the terms of not making myself too available for people.
Yeah.
Like, I've cut down the time to where I'm like, I will wait around for you as opposed now, I'm just like, okay, some other day.
Yeah. Like, if I'm not here, like, if we have plans that day and I don't hear from you until, like, at all.
Yeah.
Like, up until, like, about, like, not midnight, like, noon or 1. Mm. And I don't hear anything from you, and it's getting too closer to the time I'm getting off of work.
Yeah.
My ass is driving home.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
No disrespect for them or anything.
Yeah.
It's just, it's a 40-minute to an hour drive home for me.
Yeah. Rush hour time too? Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's excruciating.
Yeah.
You know? So I'm just like, okay, like, you either tell me where I'm going.
Yeah.
Or I'm plugging my fucking address in that GPS, you know?
I'm going home.
I'm going home, and I'm going to go chill at my house.
Yeah.
And go find out what are the other billion things I can do.
Yeah.
Because, like, I'm giving you my time. And that's one thing I've noticed now. Is, like, my time is valuable.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm like, I'm not fucking around anymore. Like, if people aren't getting their shit together and stuff, I'm not fucking with you.
Yeah.
You know?
That's good. And that's... I'm glad I'm on the right track.
I'm proud of you.
Like,
You've come a long way in the times I've known you. in the time.
I know, right?
You've come
That's
a long
fucking wild. It's
I remember,
crazy.
like, you called me Rice Box Girl, and then the next time I see you, you're, like, drunk as fuck in a chair, and your girl's, like, getting upset because I'm trying to feed you water because you're passed the fuck out.
You know what's crazy?
I almost fought her. I almost straight up fought her, too. I'm like, he needs water. She's like, get off my man. I'm like, my man's over there. That guy needs water.
Who was it?
She was Hispanic. I don't know who the fuck she was, but she was, like, on your tip. And I'm like, a motherfucker
It wasn't
needs water.
the Asian one, right?
I don't think so. It was the one where you all, like, did a group hug in front of the door, and then you tried to include me, and I was like, get the fuck off me or don't touch me. And then Sergio screams from the back, she bites.
I was drunk.
I don't know. Y'all were fucked up. And then one of the guys passed out on the side of the house and shat himself.
Oh!
That night, yeah. That was
That
the second
night.
impression I had from you.
Damn, I don't know what girl it was.
I don't know, but she was
Fuck.
like ready to fight, and then she was talking all this shit, and then like Cynthia was just like, "Oh hell no!" I'm like,
But I remember the guy shitting himself. That shit was.
dude, I felt so bad. Like we even
funny.
got Sergio over there to try and see if we could lift him just to get him
Yeah,
inside,
he was
and
a
we just had to
big-ass
leave
dude.
him. Like we just left him there.
Yeah.
It was so bad.
That shit was
They turned him on
gnarly.
his side to make sure he was okay, but I was just like,
No, that shit was gnarly. Sometimes I miss those parties. I'm not gonna lie. I miss
I'll
how
be
wild that
real
shit
with you.
got.
I think back to those times of my life, and I was like, the day after of how many times I hugged the toilet seat. I'm like, I mean, they're fun, but like,
Dude, I fell asleep hiking a tree one of those nights.
fuck.
That shit was funny. I remember because I went over to that tree to throw up, and then I just remember being woken up, and I'm like, "Yo, I'm at the tree." But man, yeah, those are some wild times. Those were some crazy times. But pedophilia. We're not done with pedophilia yet. Nice.
No, we keep going to trauma and shit. Fetishes and trauma.